We walk by faith, we're told in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, not by sight. Meaning that these two often are set in contrast. What you can see and what you trust God for is not the same thing. And we can only trust God for what He has revealed to us that He's going to do. We can't trust God for our own imagination. Say, let's just trust God for 1,000 Christians in Ballingham. I mean, that isn't going to do anything either. We can only trust God for that which God has spoken to us about, what God has revealed. You can trust God for things that He has stated in His Word as His promise to us, His statement of intent. Sometimes God does show us things, and we just quietly trust Him. I remember God showing me something very clearly. It was so clear to me, and then it all seemed to die. And I waited, I won't tell you what it is, but I waited 14 years, and 14 years later, that very thing happened, and I said, thank you, Lord. I'd lost sight of it because I thought, it was, again, the cheese or whatever I've been eating. But when you sense God shows you something, don't put a timetable on it, otherwise you'll produce Ishmael. Give God His time and you'll get your Isaac. It'll be the real thing. I don't know what you're facing in your own life today. I don't know what circumstances you face that seem to fly in the face of what you sense God has shown you. I'm talking to you individually, but maybe corporately, maybe here at Ballingham, maybe somewhere else. There's been a sense that God has shown you something, but it's not come to fruition. And faith sees beyond circumstances because it looks to God and says, God, your timetable is what's important. You're not here. You're not giving me something to do, ask something to do so we find fulfillment. You see, you look in Hebrews and how many people did not see what God was doing. Even Abraham. I mean, it says that these people were still living by faith when they died. This is in verse 13. They did not receive the things promised, only saw them and welcomed them from a distance. And there's some things we may not see ourselves, but other people may see. But they will see them because we were the means of sowing the seeds which came to fruition.